Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and thank you for joining me for another get ready and chat video. So we have made a little bit of progress on wedding stuff. It's starting to get closer. We officially hit the 6-month away mark this week. We found and secured an officiant. I can't remember if I talked about this in the last Get Ready and Chat, but we did find a florist, and it is a family friend, and she does beautiful work, and it's like very affordable considering like the quotes we've gotten from other places. I also got my first dress alteration appointment done. The dress was slightly small, actually, which is weird because when I tried it on a couple months ago, it fit fine, and typically my weight doesn't fluctuate that much. But luckily, she said it was pretty easy to just take it in or take it out slightly. We have started to look at invites. I can't believe how expensive everything is. Like, I've had so many times during this wedding planning process where I was like, is it all really worth it? You know, like, I should have just done a destination wedding with, you know, our close friends and family. It probably would have been just as beautiful, but I'm sure after the day passes, I'll be happy we did it. Since it is 6 months, we also just started making like our big major payments on things because most of them start about 6 months prior, so but it's fine. It'll all be fine. And honestly, aside from the financial stress of it all, I haven't been that nervous yet. My biggest concern is literally just, when I'm married, does that mean that I'm officially old? To me, it seems like fiance seems like so young and new, and then like to go from that to like husband, just, I don't know. It feels too old for me. If anything, I've been more focused on what to do after the wedding. I think the past few years we've been so focused on wedding planning and all the things that go along with that or happen before that. And then after the wedding's over, it feels like then we really have to figure out our life and our goals and for the future and how we're going to realistically make them happen. I've also consistently said in pretty much all of my videos that we don't plan on staying in Chicago forever. Our current lease, I believe, goes until, I want to say October. I don't know if it's the start of October or the start of November. My assumption is that we will probably re-sign a lease for another year. Ideally, we do a shorter term lease, like 6 months or something, but you can't do that here. They're ridiculously expensive. Granted, they might give us a better deal on that because then it would end around summertime and they can like charge more for new lease signers in the summer. But yeah, it would definitely be too much, I think, to figure out moving right after the wedding, and we're also doing our honeymoon in October. So I think that would just be too much. I also genuinely have no idea where we would go if we left. I mean, I don't know for certain if there's another state that I would like more. I mean, there's plenty of states that I would probably enjoy more, or at least enjoy living in for a period of time, but I don't know if it's like worth it at the place we're in our life right now to just like pick up and move to another state. For me, it's more so I would love to move out of the country for a while, if that would be possible, if we could make it work. I think many things also are dependent on the state of the US at the time. Things are getting worse and we don't necessarily know if, you know, how things will look in a couple of years if we want to bring kids into the country, even the world right now. It just seems like a lot, but it's so much to consider. And I think for me, I've been trying to tell myself to focus on the wedding and we'll go from there, but things are just coming up really fast. I am still working my same job. Things have been okay recently, but with all of the policy changes and everything, there's money being taken away from a lot of like federal mental health programs and gun violence prevention and all of that. They've reassured us that we probably will be fine, but it's like not a guarantee. So yeah, I don't know how in the future like my job will be affected. This is what I've been trying to do with my hair lately, is do like the straighten and then like the little curl in at the end. It works like 50% of the time. But yeah, my program has been doing well, if you could say that. We unfortunately have 3 new referrals already for this year. For those of you who don't know, I like help coordinate a program that deals with like homicide related losses in families. So in any other career line of work, having like that many new referrals like already would be a positive thing, but it's kind of like not, I don't know, like I try to think of it as it's nice that I'm helping, you know, more people, our program's reaching more people, but at the same time it's not necessarily like a happy thing as it would be in some other positions. And I have a feeling things are only going to, the violence and stuff is only going to increase. It's been hard. It's been hard mentally to see everything that's going on in the world and feel pretty powerless, but I've just been trying to do what I can. I always think I could be doing better. I mean, everyone probably could be doing better. And trying to focus on what, like, all the things that I have in my life to be grateful for. I mean, I at least have a job for now. We're doing okay, you know, we're being able to fund this wedding, so there's a lot of good in our lives right now. And you know, I one of my pet peeves is people who just like don't recognize the privilege that they have, and so I certainly do not want to be one of those people. So really just putting in a lot of effort to, you know, shift my brain from what was me perspective to more of like, look at all the stuff you do have. There's a lot of fun stuff we have coming up to look forward to as well. We're doing our food tasting in a few weeks, which I'm just really excited about. Like, I have always been excited to do that. I remember when I was 13, 14, when my sister got married, and you know, they got to go and do that, and my dad was telling me all about it, and for some reason it just felt super fun. I love cooking, I love eating, so I think it'll be a good time. And then next month, or like in mid-April, I'm actually not sure when this video is going to be posted. I think this video is going up before we go, but I'm not sure. But yeah, mid-April, we're going to Boston for a couple days and then taking the Amtrak train into New York City. I'm really excited about Boston. I've always wanted to go to Boston because I think there's a lot of history there, and I never used to like history, but as I've gotten older, I've gotten like really interested in history and stuff, so I'm super excited about that. I've also just heard that it's like a wonderful place, and I love me a good cannoli, so I'll definitely be getting some of those. And then at the end of April, I have my first bridal shower. Yes, we're having 2. David's family lives like 3 hours north of my family, and we just kind of discussed it and figured that it would be kind of a lot for like his whole family to drive all the way down, or my family and friends to drive all the way up there. So we just thought it would be better to just do 2. Yeah, I'm excited for this one. I know a little bit about it because I requested that we did a high tea theme, so I wanted to do like little sandwiches and macaroons, and my mom is so sweet. She found all of these like thrifted little teacups and saucers for everyone, and yeah, so I'm really excited about it. Those will be the big major things coming up to look forward to. I'm just trying really hard to stay positive in maybe dark, not as positive time. It's a hard year to get married, honestly, because I think that there's so much more, don't want to say important things, but there is. Like, there is a lot more important things that are going on in the world, and sometimes I feel a little bit, like, shallow just focusing on my wedding and all the things that are coming up. But, you know, gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta try to tell yourself, you gotta let yourself be happy, but it's something I work on in therapy a lot. I did film a video recently talking about, like, things that I've done that have really helped with my mental health. I believe that's already up. So go check that out, because I think it's worked wonders for me to incorporate some of those little tips into my life. Give it a little comb over. My hair's frizzy regardless, but this is the best it's gonna get. And voila, there we go, we're ready for the day. I didn't do any makeup, but that's because I had a week where I was going into the office a lot, and then we had stuff planned on the weekends, and I was doing makeup almost every day, at least some level of makeup, and my skin started breaking out. So I think makeup, or at least doing makeup for like weeks on end, is really triggering to my skin. So the days that I'm just kind of staying home and there's no reason for me to really put on makeup, I don't, and it's been helping. That is the end of this get ready and chat video. I appreciate you guys for watching if you're still here. I hope that you stay tuned for future videos. Hit that subscribe button below, give this video a thumbs up. I would really, really appreciate it. And I'll see you all in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.